Hi, my name is Steve Zumas. I'm here at US Drone Nationals on Governor's Island, New York City, and I'm going to show you what it takes to be a drone racing champion. So when I go to a typical race, I normally bring 2 bags. This is my bag with all my rigs or drones in it. At this race, I have 6 drones with me. 4 of them are Shen Drone Mitsuko frames. These are kind of my go-to. I've been flying these for a good 6-7 months now competitively. 2 races I went to, I took first place and second place with this frame in particular. I have some ready-made RC prototype frames right here with me also, but these are going to be for the team race. So in this portion, I have plenty of batteries with me. These are my Banca batteries, ready-made RC batteries. My bag of tools. You got to have every tool possible with you because you never know what's going to come up. Always have spare motors. I already had to use one before the races even started. And then parts. I could probably build another rig right now on the spot with everything I have with me. My transmitter, most important thing. If I don't have this, I can't race. And then my goggles. This is what I'm using to see. This bag right here, we're gonna get into this, is battery charger, power source for the battery charger, soldering iron, like I said. Always have to have 2 GoPros. If you don't video it, it never happens. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, to race in the US Drone Nationals, you need a drone. Everyone's custom built theirs, and this is mine. It is an X configuration frame. Tend to fly X Nova motors because I feel that they're very powerful. Everyone has their own preference on flying, and some guys are flying with sub 200 gram setups without a battery. Some guys have up to 400 gram setups without a battery. This one right here comes in at 320 grams, a little bit heavier than I'd like. Normally my goal is to shoot for 290, but I had to go with the X Nova motors just because I felt most confident and comfortable with them. The speed controller is what tells the motor how much to spin and when to spin. The flight controller is what is inside there, and that's pretty much the brain to it all, and that tells the speed controllers when to spin and how much to spin. This is your antenna for video. These are your antennas for control, obviously props for propellers. When you're flying, there's 4 different controls that you use, and you have to use them simultaneously, but each control does something different. So when on your right stick, right and left will give you a roll. Forward and back will give you what we call a pitch. Up and down is your throttle, which will obviously make the props and motors spin faster. And then left and right on your left stick will give you a yaw, which is more of a 360 motion. When you're flying, you have to use all those together. More stick time and more practice is what helps get you comfortable with, and it gives you muscle memory. Right now I'm just flying it with what we call line of sight. So line of sight, you just have to be able to see the drone, and so you know what direction it's facing and whatnot. Normally we're flying it with the goggles on, and what the goggles do is they pick up a signal that's being transmitted by the video transmitter on the drone. That's obviously getting a signal from the camera. So as pilots, when I'm flying this, I don't even really think about it. It's just it almost comes natural now. I've probably flown, you know, tens of thousands of batteries, and that's what's going to give me the confidence to fly and win a race. That's what it takes to fly a drone.